Hello, my name is Renee Ides Mendez, and I am the Human Resources Manager for the City of Alice. The City of Alice is proud to have a family friendly environment and progressive policies that allow gender equity and fairness. As a human resources professional, I work hard to fight bias and stereotyping. The city has many women in leadership positions and non traditional occupational roles, including our mayor, who you'll hear from shortly. Please enjoy the following project that we put together in honor of International Women's Day 2022. Together, we can break the bias.
Well, hi, my name is Adelia Gonzalez Lemon, but everybody knows me as Edie. And I am originally from Benavides, Texas, which is a small town located pretty much in between Corpus Christi and Laredo. After I graduated from law school, I landed a job here in Alice with a lawyer that is originally from my hometown. And a few months after that, my law school boyfriend made it down, and we were here. I practiced law. We started our law practice together. And then one day I got a phone call informing me that there was a position open with the city for municipal judge, and was I interested? So I didn't know what a municipal judge did, so I asked a bunch of questions. And afterwards I thought, yeah, I can do this. I think it'd be kind of fun. Then I found out that the city of Alice had never had a lady judge. So that really inspired me and encouraged me to move forward and apply for the position. And I did, and I was the only gal that applied, and there were several male lawyers, older than me at that point. I was 31 years old. Of course, after interviews and resumes, I landed the job. And so I've been the city judge for the city of Alice from 1999 until present day. I found out after becoming city judge that all judges need to go to judge school. So I signed up and went to judge school, and that was a big eye-opening experience for me. At judge school, I saw that I was just one of a handful of women judges there, and most of the judges were men and older men. And so the way that it works is we have lunch at a certain time, and the clerks have lunch at another time. So I'd go and sit down and with a group of judges, and they'd be like, oh no, the clerk table is over there. They just automatically assumed that I was a clerk instead of a judge. So I'd smile real big and tell them, no, I'm the new generation of judge, and sit right down and start visiting with them and make sure they knew my name and where I was from. And of course, every year you have to go back to judge school. Now, many years later, I'm 53, still going to judge school, and I'm very proud to say that when I go, it's evenly distributed. Now it's about half women, half men judges. And while I'll never call myself old, I will say that a majority of the judges are young. Maybe not as young as I was when I started, but maybe a little bit younger than I am now. Nonetheless, that's one barrier that is still being broken today, and so I'm very proud about that. Another barrier is going to law school. Again, I want to say that in my law school class, it was pretty even, men and women. So in addition to being the city judge, my husband and I have a law practice here, and a majority of my practice is family law. So I do a lot of divorces, child support, pretty much anything that comes in the door. I'm the mother. I have two children. My oldest boy is getting ready to graduate from law school this year, and my younger child is at the University of Texas in Austin. And he is classified closer to being a junior than a sophomore, even though he's only been there 2 years. Very proud because he also wants to go to law school. But basically, the biggest barrier probably that I am proud of having broken is the one where I get to be the gal that does everything. I got to be a mom. I got to, and still am, be a judge. I get to be a lawyer. I'm happily married. So basically, my life is full, and that I've broken that barrier. I think for many years, women were taught that they could only do one thing. If you're going to be a mom, you can't go to college. If you're going to go to college, you can't be a mom. Or if you're going to be a successful lawyer, you can't have a family because it will interfere with your career. And I've broken that barrier because at my law office, I'm the boss, which is great. I get to wear what I want. If I want to wear blue jeans one day, I do. If I want to dress up another day, I do. If I want to go in, I do. If I want to work from home, I do. It's great. When my children were in school and had school events going on, because I'm my own boss, I was able to go, probably from kindergarten to college, or I'm sorry, they were seniors. I've maybe only missed 3 events. So I'm proud of that. So I'm here to let people, women especially, know that that is a barrier that can be broken. And it is up to you how much energy and focus you want to put on it. Because if you are motivated, energized, and focused, you can have it all. And I am lucky that I'm one of those people that did and still do. Today, I'm here to tell you that I'm a successful mom, I'm a successful career woman, I'm a successful judge, and I'm here to tell you that yes, you can break the bias, because I have. And if I can, that means you can too.
Hi, my name is Marisela Perez, and I'm the Utility Billing Supervisor. I've worked for the City of Alice over 23 years. I started out as a CSR, Customer Service Rep, back in 99, so I've just aged myself. So I started in 99 over there in the drive-through area, and then I stayed there a couple years and then applied for the supervisor position. At that time, I did not get the position, and that was back in 03, I believe. Then I worked 2 other departments. I worked in the library, and I stayed there for a while before they started working on cataloging all their items through electronically. That was right before that time. And then after that, I worked for the inspection department, and I stayed there about 2 years. When the position came back up, I did not take a chance. I took a chance and applied again, and I made the position. I was the utility billing supervisor in 06, so that's when I took over. I'm in charge of 4 meter readers and 6 cashiers, or customer service reps. And at times it has been difficult because we work in the public and have to take care of the public's needs or questions, and we have to try to review their billings, make sure everything is correct. And I was also, at that moment, getting divorced and then being a single mom and having to do everything on my own and not receiving child support and still trying to maintain my work time and personal time, make sure that everything was working together. And it was difficult, especially being on my single income, but I made it work, and to the point of making sure that my daughter was in dance team, so making practices. She then when she went to high school, she was in band and color guard, and then also she became Miss Alice in 2020. So we were working through all that and making sure scheduling was correct. Yes, I did have my parents that helped me, but in 2020, I did lose my mom to COVID, so I had to deal with that as well. And then now I have to take care of my dad, who can do things on his own, but now I have to maintain his medication and still maintain work. And now my daughter, she graduated top 10, and now she's going to Texas State, and she's going for performing arts. So I felt that I've been a strong role model to show her that you can keep on doing whatever you want to do in order to succeed. Don't let any kind of bias put you down saying that you cannot do it. For example, being Hispanic, being a woman, you just want to make sure that you keep on going and hold your head up high and just reach for that star, break that bias.
Hello everyone, I sit before you here as your mayor for the City of Alice, or the mayor for the City of Alice. I would like to talk to you a little bit about some of my experiences and successes as a woman. I'm going to read it. I began my career as a naive young woman in the grocery business that back in the day was a male-dominated career, as far as management goes. I began as a cashier for a small grocery chain, then moved on to front-end manager, then office teller, and eventually made my way up the ladder to become a bakery manager. The funny thing is that while on this portion of my journey through the grocery world, I didn't experience much resistance or discrimination in any of these positions. At least that was the case until I decided to enter the world of management. From that point on, the resistance, inequalities, and harsh realities became notable. As a young woman in my 20s, I tried to break into the world of management in a male-dominated landscape. Was, in a word, challenging. It was a constant and battle to prove that I was equally capable of carrying out the duties of the job as well as a man, while simultaneously proving that as a woman, I had the same intellect, critical thinking, problem-solving abilities, and financial savvy as my male counterparts. This was a challenge then and is currently still a challenge. While I do believe that we have made great strides to improve this form of thinking, I cannot say that our work is done. Those labors continue and shall continue until the day comes where the words equal and fair are no longer simply window dressings on a dilapidated home. Look no further than notable inequality in our pay compensation when compared to our male counterparts working in the exact same position. As I stated before, we have much more work to do, but as a woman, we must stand strong and proud. We are the pillars of our homes and in the roles we represent. Never doubt your contributions, strengths, resilience, and most of all, your worth. We can accomplish anything. I would like to read to you a poem that I love by Maya Angelou. She was truly an incredible woman. She was one of my greatest inspirations, and through her influence, I have strived to be as composed, strong, and humble as she was in life. The poem is Phenomenal Woman. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's in the fire of my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing of my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally a woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say I still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the right of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care, 'cause I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I love that poem, and that was by Maya Angelou. I hope that we all see the contributions that we make in this world by just simply being a phenomenal woman. I stand before you as a businesswoman and as a woman in a position of leadership, as your mayor. My hope and prayers are to bring to all women out there a sense of strength, accomplishment, and pride through my leadership and mentorship. We must stand strong together, humble, and always support and lift each other up. Here's to continued successes and to the strength of women. Thank you.